Good day to all of you. My name is Carl from the Trade Tank community, and today I will be doing the weekly forecast for you guys. In this week's episode, we will be going over Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Sol, and Luna. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So starting off with Bitcoin, what have we actually done and what do we want to do right now? So as we said before, if we go up and we go all the way this high, you don't really want to, start losing it again. So what did we do? We went up once, came back down to the level of support right here. After going back to the level of support, we rejected the area we wanted to get above of, and thus we rejected it. Now, for the rejection though, we had a few options here. I was looking at this area. I really wanted them to hold that. If they couldn't hold it, of course, we would go a little bit lower into this area, but they didn't even hold that. They went all the way to the lower end of the zone. So this one. So what I'm actually looking for now is I'm actually already looking for a little bit of shorts. If they don't give me a lower time frame short here, I am looking for them to come back up all the way to here to then reject it. I'm not that bullish at the moment on it, so something like this seems more probable. I'm actually not in the camp of the people that think that Bitcoin will now finally go lower. So this would be the bearish case scenario. Now, of course, every bearish case scenario also has a bullish case scenario. So let me show you guys what I think will probably be the bullish case if one were to happen. I still want Bitcoin to go all the way up here if they really want to do a bullish case scenario, come back down, hold this previous area now in as support, go back up, touch 43,000, 500, come back down, hold the high range right here, and then pump. Then you want to have a quick continuation, finally retest this, and keep on pumping. If they really want to go up now, you have to make it quick. So that's why I'm looking for this one for the bullish case scenario, and the bearish case scenario would be then this. Let's maybe go over the higher time frame areas one more time. If we go down, what am I looking for? I will be looking for them to come back down all the way to here, to this lower end point. That would be the point where I want them to hold, or maybe not hold. I want them to just sweep it, right? Grab that liquidity, then maybe try to go up one more time. What would be going up one more time? Going up one more time would probably be here, and then the decisive moment will be there. If we do go down, yeah, I'm looking for around 20Ks, 19K-ish. This area really looks quite nice. So from the local points perspective, I like this. And if I'm not mistaken, to the left, it's also the high of the previous all-time high from back in 2017. So that would be nice. So that's it for Bitcoin. Let's head over to the next one. Up next, we have ETH USDT. Looking at ETH, what has ETH done? ETH came back all the way down to the origin. After the origin, came back all the way up there, and now it's looking for a decent higher low play. In my opinion, it's a very nice play that they're doing right now. And what you're actually looking for, well, it kind of already happened. So was this level of support? Where would you want ETH to go now? In my honest opinion, I would look for ETH to go all the way up here to 2,890. That's where I would want to take some decent PT on it, and then it's kind of decisive point. Will they hold it? Will they not hold it? If they don't hold it, if they don't hold a high range, then we're probably going down. If they do hold a high range, you're up for a move up right here. Probably hold of the high range, hold of the high range right here, and a continuation to the upside. However though, right, if they don't hold this high range, you're looking for another move up in the move down, and then we will probably go back down all the way to 2,300. This right here will probably depend on Bitcoin itself. What will Bitcoin do? Will Bitcoin pump? Then we will most likely see this scenario play out. If we see Bitcoin dump, we will most likely see this play out, and then we'll probably go below 2,360, and this becomes our liquidity zone. Now, what else I'm looking for is, if we do go lower, what will I be looking for on ETH? Is one, I have this level still, 15,500 is where I would look for, and the other level I would look for is right there, and that's 1,800 Swasantov, sorry. So those will be the key areas for me on ETH. If you're not in a position yet, what I would wait for is, I wouldn't buy here. I would wait for a confirmation breakout to the upside and then look for a retrace into the long. If we are already here and you're still not in a position, look for them to hold this bottom side high range and then look for a quick scalp long into the pump. So that's it for ETH. Let's head over to the next one. Up next, we have XRP USDT, and looking at XRP, what do I see is we were actually looking for XRP to either, gain above this high, hold the high range right here, and then do the pump. Looks like it it took them a quite longer time than I would expect them to take it. But we wanted them to go below this area right here. They didn't really get too much below it. Then they had to do the retest and then the dump, which they didn't do. Because they didn't do it, then we achieved the previous move that brought us lower. We had this very massive move to the upside. Now, looking at this though, I don't really like how it looks. They are holding properly right here though. I would have personally preferred them to go a little bit lower, looking at this area as well. 0.64 in my opinion would have been a nice one to actually go down to. Of course, what you're looking for now is, let me just remove everything. What I'm looking for now is actually a retest of 0.76, if they will even get there. Right now they're struggling in this block right here where they are testing the mid-range. Now you want them to hold the bottom side of it. So we will have to see if they can hold the bottom side of it. If they don't, they will probably go for a higher low, but I'm actually looking for a new low right here. Make that new low, retest the bottom side, maybe hold a high or have a continuation down. If we have the continuation down, that would mean that, of course, Bitcoin is probably going down as well. And you're just trending down, right? If, however, they can continue higher, hold this higher low, you want to take this on the lower time frame, then we are finally in for a treat at 0.76. If they do that, then it's kind of easy what you want them to do. You want them to hold the midpoint, go up, and then retest these previous highs. So for now, on XRP, I'm actually a little bit laid back, and target would be this. Let's say that we do go all the way up here to 0.76 first before going down, then I'm looking for them to hold 0.72. Okay, so those will be the plays that I'm looking out for on XRP. Right now, I'm not really that interested into it. So I'm either looking for them to make a new low or actually go up a lot more, touch 0.76, hold 0.74, and then do the pump. So that's it for XRP. Let's head over to the next one. Up next, we have Sol USDT. So looking at Sol, what do I see? Actually like that they made this new low right here. You see, candle low has been made. So what am I looking for on Sol is actually, I want them to sustain the high today. I want them to actually start touching these and hold this for like a day or so. If tomorrow they are still holding this high range, maybe they have tested this bottom range, I'm actually very bullish on Sol, and I really want them to just pump it. So right now they're preparing for it decently, right? However, they will need to trade here for a bit. If they can trade here for a bit, then I'm looking just for like this. So I want them to go up, retest these high ranges, come back down a little bit, and then I want them to pump all the way to here, 101. Of course, it will depend on how the daily will close. It still has around, I think, 12 hours. 11 to 12 hours until it actually closes. So if it closes quite bullish, then of course I'm looking for $100 again on it. If we go all the way to there, then you can expect them to come back down here on the next retrace, then try again to go up. If they then fail to go up, of course you will get some kind of short here, and then we're looking for an origin swing retest. If they don't fail here, then what you're looking for is a break to the upside, a hold of the level you wanted to achieve, and then back to the previous origin. So these are the areas I'm looking for on Sol as well. So let's head over to the last pair. For my last pair, we have Luna USDT, and looks like we were kind of right on it. So what we were looking for on Luna USDT was actually for them to make a new low. After the new low, you want them to make a new high and then hold the higher low right here. They did that actually perfectly. After that, they came back up all the way to test these, failed to hold the bottom side of it. So you're kind of looking for the same scenario right now. So what am I looking for on Luna is, if Bitcoin keeps on pumping, I'm not really looking for them to come back down. However, if Bitcoin does retrace, what you want to see on Luna is that they come back down, hold this area. After holding it, you want them to continue, make a new high. If they fail to make a new high, you're going to the origin. If they do make a new high, then you're having a continuation up. What do I mean with continuation up? Then you will be playing the next block. So then you will be playing 68s. From 68s, you want to hold 62s. If you then don't make a new high, you will come back down to the other block, right? If you do make a new high, you will make a new high. So on the next big retracement, I'm looking for Luna to 52s. You really do want to hold 52s. If you don't hold 52s, you will probably get something like this, where you will go down, sweep it, maybe retest it, and then come back down to 44s again. That's of course what you don't want to have happening. And I think it's looking pretty fairly decent, right, for the higher range levels. The lower range levels, even if you go to 52s, you still have some nice areas to, try and re-achieve. But that's already it for Luna as well. And that's going to be it for this week's forecast. So thank you guys for watching. That's it for today's video, guys. If you liked it, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to get free coaching from one of our top traders, please make sure to check out our Trader 10 supporters page on how to get this free coaching. Thank you very much and see you later.